Hey, and welcome to another Let's Play with JABEcon, part of our Rangers Rumble. We're doing the Power Rangers Legacy Wars mobile game. Yes. And again, we're joined with our resident Power Rangers expert.
What's up, guys? Are you ready to be super duper educated? Because I know you asked for it.
Power Ranger University.
Part 2.
Part 2. So
the mobile game's really good. For a Power Rangers game, I'm very exceeded my expectations. Very surprised by the amount of mechanics that are in it.
Yeah.
And characters. There's a ton.
There's a ton of characters. The one we're looking at right now, Green Art. There's Pink Zeo, Black Wild. There's 2 Black Wild Forces.
So you can do it as a leader and assist.
Yeah, I've done it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So
the mechanics, basically you create combos and you decide stuff based on an energy pool. So in the middle there you have 10 you have 10 energy, and you'll just get to see it fill up and never get to use any of it.
This person is really good.
Yeah. So you can combo that. You could have stacked 2 of those and
I didn't have
done
enough energy.
Okay. And then so that's the big thing. And then trying to figure out what is ranged versus what is melee.
You just have to memorize your attacks to a certain
right.
degree.
Well, also the colors help, and that's what the chart is on the left. Is it kind of talks about?
I never look at the chart.
The chart has a rock paper scissors style mechanic that red tops blue, yellow tops red, and blue tops yellow.
Interesting.
And
Most supposed to know what his attacks are
because he glows right before it. Like it'll show right above his head what's going on. So like, see, red broke through your blue.
That's garbage because that was a good attack.
It was a good attack, but I mean, you're gonna die. So, the team assist thing is like really good. I feel like it's got a lot of good mechanics here.
Yeah, he's way better. Did you see the arm though? Just like, yeah, he's way better than me.
I like her complete desperation. Like, I've totally lost. Everyone will die. So Legacy Wars, I think this is from just like this whole new Power Rangers concept of we're going to constantly have all the universes connected so we can make media like games.
Yeah, it's absolutely what's happened right now. Is that just everything now is? I think once they did kind of the Lord Draken Battle for the Grid type stuff and with comic books and stuff, it's just all intertwined.
Yeah.
Now.
So like, what is a demon thing? What is the demon thing?
I'm not sure what the demon thing is from specifically.
Is that from the Angels and Demon one?
Not to my recollection.
Wow.
Because it's straight up like an alien demon.
Yeah.
So their main one is a putty from the movie?
It's the movie putty.
That's not a great thing, but you're dying. You're being beaten by a movie character that was the bad guy.
Yeah. Hadouken.
Just gonna let you sit with that for a second. So
he's comboing me. Comboing me too well.
He's comboing me. All right. So the putties are what exactly?
They're henchmen, but they're just
like, what are they made out of?
Well, so in Mighty Morphin, they're made out of clay.
Right, because it's like the claymation.
Right, exactly. So that's like why they're called putties.
Right.
In the movie, they're made out of bits of stone and sidewalk.
Yeah. What I'm saying is I didn't know. Because for some reason I thought maybe they were like zombies, like they're like the souls of fallen Rangers or something.
No, nothing that dark.
You were almost. You were doing.
Yeah,
I
was pulling it out a little bit more.
Nothing that dark.
Because I was
losing all your points.
For some reason, I was thinking of the Black Cauldron, the Cauldron Born.
Yeah, nothing like that. It's Power Rangers. They don't do anything to.
Because don't they all connect their own to a thingy? They all connect to a shared universal power source or something?
Yeah, so
the Morphin Grid.
The Morphin Grid, that's where all the Power Rangers get their power.
It's like the Speed Force for like Flash.
Yeah, it's you can kind of think of it like that.
But it's wrong. You can think of it like that, but you're wrong.
I think it's a fair analogy that it's just sort of this like interdimensional force that gives you access to
morphing
to powers. Yeah,
morphing
but
seems really broad.
It's a power,
you
but
can use the range.
But it's up to someone to. It's up to them to how it gets harnessed, basically, which explains why you have so many different Ranger teams. different morpher types, from belt buckles to sunglasses to cell phones.
Sunglasses?
Yeah, so in Power Rangers Jungle Fury, their morphers are sunglasses.
They wanted to not get snakes in their eyes, so they have...
I mean, I guess.
I don't want snakes in my eyes. I didn't realize this was a controversial statement.
They've done cell phones a bunch of times. In Power Rangers Mystic Force, they did cell phones, but their cell phones were also their wands, because they're all wizards.
I could see that. I could see that in anime, like high schoolers that use magic from cell phones. I could totally see that. They have to like string together
He
spells.
donkey kicked himself.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they're... Yeah.
I like it when you hit somebody and they're calling in an assist. And
Yeah.
it looks like in like Doctor Strange when the Mystic
push
one
out
like
the-
pushes out
yeah.
the soul.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool when that happened. So you want to switch modes? Because there's two modes of this game. After you play a couple of matches online, you unlock Megazord. Which is the coolest part about this game, specifically the amount of characters and the fact that the characters, you can also get Megazord characters. So.
And I believe we've established that right now the only Megazord available is the classic Dino.
Yeah, I think you have to get points. I just think that it hasn't been open long enough for people to get points. There may be people out online we may face
that
have
have,
other
that
ones,
have no eyes.
but it
so
tries,
far
it tries
we've
to
done
do a
like
similar
20,
Yeah.
21.
It tries to do
It's-
similar ranking.
It's the
so
it's the
these people are
classic
gonna be,
it's the classic Dino Megazord. You know,
Sometimes you can't go wrong with just doing classic.
No, I don't disagree. Which, for those of you that don't know, is made up of Tyrannosaurus, Mastodon, saber-tooth tiger, Tyrannosaurus, and
You said
pterodactyl.
Tyrannosaurus twice.
I don't care.
Tyrannosaurus again, double Tyrannosaurus.
Double Tyrannosaurus.
So I guess both arms.
you just need more.
Tyrannosaurus
You
twice.
need more Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah. Well, actually, so the arms are Mastodon.
The head is
The head and the main
chest.
chest is the Tyrannosaurus. The actual chest guard is the pterodactyl, and then the legs
is
are
saber-tooth
and
whatever the other one is.
the Triceratops.
Yeah, do the ultimate.
Respectively.
When you get back up. You just took the hit and just kept on bringing the beats.
Yeah.
So the same thing applies. You have the chart thing, it just doesn't show it because you have those abilities. Unlike the other team, which you had like assist characters, you have power-ups. In this, you have damage over time and ultimate. They're labeled, which I didn't know.
Too far away.
And so you can use ultimate again because you have enough.
He's not close enough.
Yeah, that was probably
Shoot! He backed up.
Yes, because that's a mechanic in this game, is backing up and avoiding getting murdered.
You're done.
Yeah.
Ghost.
So you should have not murdered.
I should have backed up to avoid getting murdered. Who would have thought that was the correct path to go?
Who would have thought not dying was good? But with Megazords, I don't know if it's just because there's a thing going on right now or it's just because it's new or whatever. But now you just get stuff every time. Like win or lose, you get stuff. So that's why I find it so confusing. But like, so T-Rex. And then Sword, which isn't a Zord.
No, but it's a sword.
But I don't think you get like a new sword.
You may get a new sword. I don't know.
I haven't gotten
We haven't done it long enough. Let's see. I think you can open. Yeah, let's open up this big one. Hopefully, get some more Alpha 5.
More Alpha 5.
No.
More Trini.
Another
Trini Cenozoic, and more Danny Delgado.
I think it's just like that's all they have.
More
it's
Rita
more
Repulsa.
Rita. That's the assist one, not the lead one, right?
Yeah. I don't know
That's the one you had?
I don't know. Is there a lead one? I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there is.
All the movie characters probably have a lead one.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to do another couple more battles?
No, I'll do
One more.
So there you go. That gives you an idea about how many characters we are dealing with, from all the Rangers to all the villains.
See, I'm thinking
to,
these might be all the leads. Because I think there's more than this for 6.
So that shows 3 Zords then.
Yeah.
so yeah,
Well,
so,
there's more than that. I'm pretty sure 6. If you go into
so
the thing, it shows all.
so the Zords up at the top, for those that caught it or paying attention,
There's a
was
new one. I haven't seen that guy.
so
like
that's
a robot arm?
that is Dino Charge.
Does he have a robot arm?
Which is no, they all have like a pauldron
But that goes all the way down.
on. Yeah.
That's kind of cool stuff.
Um,
It's like a old school, like
I think
medieval.
I think they actually did that. That was a thing for the second season of Dino Charge, Super Dino Charge.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very innovative.
Mega
with
super
names.
dino
Yeah.
explosion.
So when Saban bought the rights back from Power Rangers to Disney, I guess his thought was, each team will get a second season, and we'll just put Super in front of it.
Yeah.
So it went
I mean,
Samurai.
that's not a bad idea if it does well. The bad idea is that just keep churning these out. Like,
Well, and so it goes from Samurai to Super
because
Samurai.
even, I mean, it's been around 25 years now, and
Yeah.
still, like, most popular stuff is when it
Yeah.
brings it back to the original,
Yeah.
or to kind of like fan favorites. So I feel
Yeah.
like maybe extending seasons on ones that do well
yeah.
instead of just having
yeah,
like,
I
well,
think-
you're only gonna get seasons.
Yeah. Yeah, so it went
Dang it.
it went Samurai to Super Samurai. And they didn't really change all that much. And then they went from Mega Force to Super Mega Force. Now this was interesting because every Power Rangers team has a theme, and Mega Force was angels and card playing is what is described as.
They go together like angels and card playing.
Yeah, it was super. It was super weird. But Super Mega Force, they just abandoned all of that, and now they're pirates.
Pirates are pretty cool though.
Pirates are super cool. When I found out that there was a pirate-themed Super Sentai, I was really hoping Pirates would just get their own standalone season, but I guess they didn't think that would work logistically for a kidly.
Kidly.
A kidly. It's a real kidly show. Real kid-friendly type of thing doing Pirates. So they did Super Mega Force with the pirate stuff. And Super Mega Force was also interesting because they had access to all the previous known Ranger forms. So they would be in a battle, and then they would be like Legacy Ranger mode, Mighty Morphin,
Oh, okay.
and then they would change suits
Yeah.
or whatever. But it was interesting because there were certain transformations that they did that weren't done as seasons of Power Rangers, specifically.
Oh, look, that's a cool team.
That is a cool team.
He's
So
got the
one,
White
the
Ranger.
White Ranger.
Make him regret buying stuff.
Yeah. So
Now back it up. Hadouken.
Hadouken. And Blue Dino
they have
Charge.
they have a
They're wise. They know what they're doing.
what's it called? Funnel from Gundam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
It's kind of sad when you just have to sit there and watch them take it.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, make them regret paying money.
shoot, shoot,
Oh,
shoot, shoot,
Jesus.
shoot.
they're making you
I got-
regret for not paying them.
Yeah. Obviously, White Ranger, Tommy Oliver, Jason David Frank, everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
If he's not your favorite, then you're wrong.
I think before we started playing, it was like most used character. It was Tommy.
Oh
And I
yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
I think it's just like by the process of elimination. There's so many Tommy characters that it has to be
Yeah.
like more often than not.
So, once again, to those that don't know, Tommy Oliver has been he's been 5 different Rangers with 4 different colors.
Okay.
So he was the green.
slow, too
He was
slow.
the green Dragon
Yo.
Ranger,
Yeah.
which everyone knows and loves, and then he was the White Tiger Ranger,
Which everyone knows and loves.
which everyone knows and loves, and then he was the Red Zeo Ranger,
Which no one loves.
which Zeo was all right. He was also the Red Turbo Ranger, which no one loves, and then he was the black.
Brown and chartreuse rangers and
He was the black. What was the dinosaur? I don't remember the dinosaur, but it's the long-necked one that has the little fin on its head.
Oh, like Brachiosaurus?
Yes, it was Brachiosaurus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brachiopower.
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 So we're gonna end on a high note with having that win and your little
Yeah.
pose there.
Yeah.
So that does it for
hand phasing through the gun.
Power Rangers. Yeah, you are clipping through the gun. Power Rangers Legacy Wars available on mobile.
Yeah.
You can play it
Android,
today.
iOS.
So definitely check that
All
out.
the formats.
See you next time.
Brachiopower.